why is this happening is because um I think you're a very patient player. It doesn't feel like you're tilting. It looks like you're super stable right now. Your consistency is not that bad, actually. I think you're a pretty consistent player compared to Platinum. But here is a catch. You are consistently even. You're consistently it's like your team can never say you will have a bad game. Your team can always rely on you that you're gonna be like 0-0, just having farm, consistent, but you will not carry the games. It's not gonna be up to you. You're not gonna be in control. You're basically like, we play a tournament, everyone is challenger, you're platinum, and you just need to be even. You just need to be 0-0-0. That's who you are as a player. That's how I feel, judging of how I see your clicks and who you are like here. Because your gameplay, your body language, your clicks already tell me everything about you. What's going on, guys? Besides, in today's video, we're going to do a coaching session, a co-pilot muted approach. What this means is basically that the guy goes in the game, he shares screen, and unlike other coaches that tell you what to do in the game, they distract you, they just make you very nervous, and nothing really works with that kind of coaching. I invented a new playstyle, which is a muted coaching. So what this does is I stay muted throughout the coaching session. He plays in front of me, so he plays live during the call on Discord. He shares screens, but I'm gonna stay muted as I give him the commentary. So when he re-watches the session, he can hear what I said about every single move, every single decision making that he had, without me distracting him from the game. So this is an amazing coaching session. Make sure you watch this until the end. If you are an AD main, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss out any bit of content from this channel. Typically, you just need to be able to adapt, and adapt can mean let him do his stuff and try to farm and just don't get poked and don't die, or typically you can try to help and suggest the decision making that he should do, like when you want him to push, when you want him to ward. Just want to make sure you do it in a very elegant and patient way,
Yeah.
like no spamming him, like, because if the moment you tilted him and he roamed, you're doomed. That's
Yeah.
um, but you have to kind of ask yourself, okay, my support is 0-2. What do I do? Do I try to play to win, to keep pushing and do our stuff, or do I just let him be, mute, play my game, farm, and just try to just hope that the other lanes win until I'm going to perma farm. So not all of the games are about you being the hero and you winning the lane. Sometimes you have the autofill support and you have to be just not as behind as other people would be with the support that is autofill. Because technically, if your support is super behind and is like not knowing his role, potentially you have other roles that are doing better. And then if they are not, then you just have to get to your power spike. Kate or Vayne, you said. I mean, Vayne here is the pretty unplayable. Miss Verton, Draven, like there are some specific champions that Vayne is just really, really, really bad. Caitlyn is just the play here. You also have Karma, which is a great lane. I mean, he probably picked Karma because he saw Caitlyn. Maybe he does know how to play Karma, so we're not gonna have a lot of expectations on this guy. He'll try his best, you'll try your best, and that's it. Cleanse here is bad. Brent, you could take cleanse, but it's forced. MF, don't need cleanse. And Briar, you could cleanse to Q, but it's pretty useless because typically if he hits his ult on you, Barrier is very nice. So yeah. Okay, I will not give you the plan because I want to give you the plan, but I want to see how you play first. Do you have a plan
Okay.
when you play usually, or how do you typically like to play Caitlyn? Like what is her identity?
Um. Normally, I feel like I play pretty passively and just try to get any autos off that I can, like free autos. But other than that, I'm really just trying to farm.
Yeah, so just power farm and like kind of scaling kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So they have a Briar here with the Brand. It's not so big setup. They could still gank you, but I mean, Briar is super long range. We have E, and the Brand is kind of hard to get queued unless you're like overextended. Did you know that you can use your E and W at the same time? Like when you E, you just drop your W in front of you. Do you know
No, I
that
didn't
trick?
know that.
No problem. I can show you on the replay. No problem. If you knew that trick, when you E and trap the Briar, you can E him and trap him at the same time. And it's just impossible for him to play the game. But no problem. I'll show you after. Okay, I'll
Okay.
let you play, Will. Good luck, have fun.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, let's see. Okay, first of all, yeah, we have some few red flags. Push. So first of all, you need to. Okay, let's focus on the game. Need to push the lane with the minions right away is really important. Do wait a little bit too much. I would queue right away because if they get the push, it's a range versus range matchup, right? So if they get the push, it's gonna be it's gonna be pretty bad. Yeah, so you actually surrender the push here, or so ideally you should just hit the Q like first Q on the wave, but there you actually had an angle where you can take the wave and MF at the same time. Also the positioning of you should never stay close to the minions like this, because Brand always wants to Q the W the minions and you at the same time. And in this lane I would go E because they have Brand and you can just walk up and EQ at the same time. W is good if you have like a way to hit your W, you know. So by that I mean a Morgana, or you're just pushing them really hard into the tower and you can put the traps into the tower, you know, all of this bunch of stuff. So far we have a few red flags. With Kate, you need to win the lane. You need to poke them, you need to win the lane, and this is going to be through your range. If you want to use your range, if you want to poke them, you need to push. You need to get prime. You need to play aggressive, which you didn't do it very well at level 1. You should kill the minions right away, hit the minions like a psycho, and then just ping karma as well. So that's the first red flag. We're playing too safe, and we're not playing on the identity of Caitlyn. The camera here is a bit iffy. I can see it. It's locked. Not something concerning, but yeah. So we need to push the lane. We need to first of all win the lane. We need to play to win, because that's why we play Caitlyn. She doesn't scale amazing. She scales good, but not amazing. Like the meta is what, 4k Jinx now, you know. So yeah, this champion scale better than Kate. And then support understanding as well. Karma. Ooh. Okay. Hope you push it before recalling. Q is also bad there. You should Q on all of the minions. You pink Karma, which I appreciate. But yeah, the hesitance there that you didn't want to push was a bit iffy. It's a bit of a red flag. Should immediately push there because they just recall, so you want to crush before you recall. Unless you don't have enough push power. I appreciate that you also pinged your Karma before pushing. It's better to ping her like right away. You pinged it after you pushed like half of the wave. Try to be a bit faster with the ping. And also, I like that you're getting potion in this lane. It's kind of, yeah, Brand MF. I personally don't like the boots because you can win this lane. You have Karma, Caitlyn. You can push, you can poke, you can do stuff. So I would go for longsword potion in this case. If you're losing, which with Caitlyn is kind of rare, you can go for boots early.
Okay.
Yeah, so not the best buy purchase here. Just Harsh of here because they're on the river. Are you having trouble converting your early game advantages into wins? Feel like your damage output is lower than it should be and you feel like you're putting in the work but you're not seeing really the results? My name is Pizais with a track record of coaching over 3,659 players with ranks between Iron and Challenger. Here is what I've accomplished with my clients. Right here you can see Silver 1 to Emerald 4 in 1 month time with 1 coaching session. This guy right here got to Grandmaster in NA after when the first coaching session we've done, he was hard stuck in Diamond 2. Alex right here, he was Gold 4 1 year and a half ago and he got to Grandmaster 800 LPP after the coaching session. Here is his master account after just being a gold player a year and a half ago. This is what the coaching session can do to your gameplay. And here is something that you might find inspiring. I've personally climbed from Iron to Diamond with dealing with 200 ping. Now I'll actually get Master Tier with 200 ping on this account that you're gonna see right now. As you can see right here, this is Emerald 1 with very decent win rates on some of the champions, and I'm playing pretty well in high Emerald to low Diamond. And I actually play Ezreal as well, as you guys can see right here, and I'm not really scared. If I can achieve this against high Emerald players and low Diamonds playing with such a huge handicap, 200 ping Ezreal, imagine what we can accomplish together with you playing under optimal conditions. Are you ready to see the real progress that you can do? Go to pizais.com and book your coaching session now. Let's improve and get better together. I'm gonna keep the wave here, but in this meta it's kind of bad playstyle. Meta/playstyle. Let's freeze and play slow. So it's the worst playstyle you can think about, right? Because in this playstyle, you need like there is feats of strength, there is blades, you need to get the lead. Like AD carry is also not in a good state right now. Like there are so many things that make AD carry weak, and you need to get ahead. And if you just play safe and like freeze and make the enemy lose farm, as opposed to push aggressively, take plates and smash them, snowball, accelerate, get gold, get money, get cash, get items, push your lead. The freeze playstyle is pretty bad. So I'm not saying freeze is always bad. Freeze is good sometimes if there is no other option. But what I'm saying is they're on the river, immediately push to move your camera on the river. And if they're planning to stay for like minimum 10 seconds, then you should push. If they're planning to stay like 5 seconds, then go back to bot. Freezing is good. But one, you didn't look at the MF to see how much he stays there. You didn't move your camera. And two, just freeze and played it slow when they were actually going towards mid lane. Win this. Just have to hit one trap. Interesting playstyle here. You have positioning and playstyle. Could have easily killed her. It doesn't feel like you're a main Kate, but maybe you are actually a bit nervous. She's low. Didn't look at the minimap to see where is the jungle. I think I missed it. You can ulti her right away, yeah. Even if you don't kill her. Oh, she had barrier. She also bought long sword and boots. That's so funny actually. But imagine in that fight with the double longsword. Don't know where is the jungle. Yeah, camera is pretty bad here. Prior top. Very nice ping. Q all of the minions after she Qs. Yeah, let her Q and then you Q after. And then recall immediately. You don't need to push. Bit crazy recall here. You could have like, you see MF is in base. Like, you see MF is right there, right? So you should just like you should just recall in the brush, like right there. Just wasted a bit of time. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, I knew this is gonna happen. You're just playing so safe. You're like always scared when there is no threat. It's normal. You like collector or the other build? Which one?
I like collector.
Okay, sounds good. So you go for like what? Collector infinity?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you ever go collector Lord Dominix?
If they're a few tanks, like if they're building tanky and I'm a little bit behind, I will.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so you need to push this wave. It's pretty bad position here. Karma is top, so you are weak side. Poking here is really bad because if Brent comes behind you, Karma is top. You should not be fighting. This is pretty greedy right here. Oh, yeah, because if that is good try. Typically, you should let the Briar go in with ult and then you should flash
Oh,
to
yeah.
increase this. It's like you have Vi ulti. Vi ult, so you don't flash then when she's like going towards you with the ult. You will let her ult you, and then after she sees you for a little bit, that's when you flash away. Because then she doesn't have ulti to gap close. Also, here is a fundamental mistake. We play for grabs. Karma was top. You shouldn't fight at all because you didn't know Brand, you didn't know the enemy jungle. So if I'm enemy jungle and you know Yorick does grabs, I want to make a play bot. I want to take Drake and make a play bot. So the bottom line, Karma is top, my jungle is top. Play safe or just use everything on the wave to push and then back off.
Yeah.
Because you tried a bit to like fight here. Okay, word is good. Brand is top. You can perma push here. I wouldn't go for 2 words. 1 is enough since you know Brand is top here. Should perma push here. Because still don't know where is Briar. He can't gank you really because he has no ult, but you're not gonna be able to be fine. Oh, you're fine, just don't flash. Yeah. The ult is not bad and you have refill. She flashed. I think you're fine. Oh, so close. Oh, so close from actually escaping. This guy now is pretty strong. We'll see how her build with Yomus is into Ornn and Yorick. I think it's gonna be pretty hard for her to do anything. Yeah, we're gonna go on the replay. Now we're a little bit behind. The reason why you're behind, you're gonna see on the replay, is because you try to play Caitlyn safe. Which Caitlyn, Draven, Kalista, these champions are designed to win the lane. Designed to push their advantage. So you basically play Kate like Vayne, you know? That's the problem here, and that's why we lost this lane. And the key factor here was not pushing enough. We're gonna see on the replay.
Okay.
Not pushing and not trying to punish them. Brand is stop. Don't know where is Briar, but I mean, okay, she is strong. This guy. Now we just have to play to survive, which, yeah, it's just a normal one. What's the infag of war to bait her push? You can go into the tower right now. Let's see if she pushes. Try to bait her. Because if she doesn't see you, she will think you're recall, right? Like this you should play. To bait her that she's gonna push. And now just kill
Okay.
the minions. Make sure you don't miss. Okay. Yeah, the camera there was not so good. I'm gonna see. You should perma push here. You have your karma. You have karma here, and Brand is most likely mid. He could be bot, but even if he's bot, pushing is good because you can poke them under the tower. You are playing super slow. Actually, you're pushing. Okay, that's not bad. Don't have vision on the river. Brand is mid, so I hope you're not gonna recall, and I hope you're not going to play safe. I hope you're gonna take the tower. Very nice. I think that trap is actually bad, but I'm not sure. You placed it too far from the tower, but I would have to look on the replay. Oh my god. Yeah, your camera is pretty bad. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, camera is definitely part of a problem, but I think it's early game. It's early game. It can't be like the recall timings. I wouldn't say they were particularly bad, but I see some hesitation that kind of tells me that we don't have the fundamentals very like built in. Okay, the guy's doing Drake. Let's see what he's doing. Should look at the HP of the Drake first before moving. Okay. Yeah, keep going. Very good fight. Very good attempt with following. Oh. And now the worst thing you could do is recall. So let's push and potentially get the plate. We need to pay attention to the dead timer of MF. Fortunately, Mel is here, but she can't stay for long because she's gonna lose mid. If she's staying here, then you can't get the plate, which, yeah, it sucks, but okay. Please recall. I mean, they will not be able to freeze with only 3 minions. Okay. And then now you're gonna push the wave, right? Because the wave is already here. Okay. Very hesitating. Like I don't know what it means. Because it's like, why don't you tell you Karma to stay with you while you push, right? Like that means you're either thinking slow or just autopiloting, pushing the wave. But maybe it was like in your mind, it was like super slow. Like, oh, I can push this way, but it was just super slow. Which, yeah, you have quite a lot of games. I don't think it's a sample size that is holding you back. Go to mid here, okay. See if you go to bot lane. You need to go to bot lane because that MF is going to take the tower. So you staying mid, if you just drop your ulti and go immediately bot, you should be able to get the wave in time. Yeah, you should also look at her to see how fast she pushes. Yeah, this rotation, I don't know. It doesn't make me feel very comfortable. Because if MF is faster at pushing, you die here, right? So it's not a good rotation. It just worked and it made sense. Oh, I'm gonna get back to bot lane. I'm gonna get back to bot lane in time, but just something tells me that all of these things that they kind of worked out for yourself, it just worked out for yourself this game. I would have to look at the second game as well to see. Your camera is very speedy. I don't know if you. Yeah, I think you have really high DPI. Yeah, your camera is incredibly like fast. Yeah, you can move because they're fighting, and it's close to you. Yeah, I would ulti to steal the kill. You have a collector now. You go bot to push. I should not. Yeah, just don't go all the way around. Just go straight to bot lane. Don't have to go around. Yeah, there if you EQ, it's better. But yeah, okay, you did quite decent. And TI is quite high. I don't know how much you play, but maybe it's sensitivity in game that is like high. I'm not sure. Yeah, and now just push. You can stop a recall as well. Yeah, I would stay really up. I would actually go like there and then stop the recall. You could like almost all the minions. Not bad. Let's see. Brand is mid. You take the tower. That's good. Briar is dead. Hope you recall after this and go mid. Pretty fast with the recall as well. I mean, I guess it's MF. Yeah, I think first brush is again very safe. You see her on the minimap. Like everything is fog of war from basically that point to you. So even like this recalls is like kind of making me like li- makes me see exactly what you're thinking. All right, okay, you should go bot here. Yeah, you're gonna lose that wave. No one should go bot. I mean, if Lux goes bot and catch that wave, it's good, but she's probably not gonna react immediately because it's what plat NA, right? So it's gonna lose that wave. So you see what I'm saying? Also, when you went mid and then you went back to bot, that's a bit iffy because then you had trust that you can get the wave, you can get it in time. But if MF is better at pushing, then you won't. So yeah, interesting. At least you grouped mid, which I appreciate. Is it the right time? I mean, it is the right time after getting the bot tower, but you should just catch the bot wave, push one more first, and then go mid. Because now you didn't catch the wave bot. Lux is probably gonna share the whole XP with you, and then she's probably gonna take some minions as well. I mean, now I see she has some missions to take the Raptors, but the normal mid lane, is never gonna go bot. Then you go top here. Yes, that's fine. No one is actually responding to top lane. Ornn should be there. You should never be top. But since everyone is like in a fight and stuff like that, it's if the only possibility that our team defense top is with you, then sure, you can be top. But you shouldn't typically look to go top yourself. Mid lane is a lot safer for you as AD. And you could have pushed one more. Like why go mid now? They just pushed mid. There is nothing on mid lane. You're never gonna kill Briar. He's gonna queue over the wall. Yeah, this is not ideal, but we're here to learn, so it's no problem. 600 gold. And now you should be staying with them, yeah. Just be covering them because wave mid, it can wait. Still gonna push. Still gonna have a lot of time until it's gonna actually be in the middle. Yeah, the trap is actually not good. It has to be placed a little bit on the right. It has to be really close to the tower. I don't think you're placing it well. Point 2k gold. Yorick is doing jungle, Ornn is not pushing top, so you recall. That's fine. Yeah, so I don't know what to say. It just feels like classic platinum gameplay. Just feels like it doesn't make me feel like some players they are platinum but they have like diamond mechanics and bronze macro. Some people they have like diamond macro and they have like really zero mechanics in plat. I guess emerald is more close to that. But you are just very stable. You're very like all of your fundamentals are like the same level. So I guess in this case we will just fix the early game because early game is super important, like the most important thing I think. Like until diamond, early game is super important. So early game can mean wave management and recalls most likely, but Honestly, also like wave management and they used a lot. You did have a shutdown?
Yeah, I don't know how, but
Wow. I think just farming? That's crazy. It's crazy. They use a lot on you and do we get top? Let's see. Let's
mm,
look top and let's see. Yeah, okay, we got top tower. It's not that bad. Okay. And they used a lot of things on you. I think they even flashed on you with Warwick too.
yeah,
They used a lot of resources. It's a very winnable close game.
yeah.
I think it's a good game for review, I think. Okay. Okay. So I think at this point, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go on your account, and we're not gonna waste any time. I'm just gonna go on any account. My eyes can see my client. Yeah, I don't have a client open. Just so I can actually see if you're making the same mistakes. Making the same mistakes. Something tells me that you are doing the exact same mistakes. Okay, so you have 46% win rate. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. Why is this happening? Is because um I think you're a very patient player. You know, it doesn't feel like you're tilting. It looks like you're super stable right now. Your consistency is not that bad, actually. I think you're a pretty consistent player compared to Platinum. But here is a catch: you are consistently even. You're consistently like it's like your team can never say you will have a bad game. Your team can always rely on you that you're gonna be like 0-0, just having farm, consistent, but you will not carry the games. It's not gonna be up to you. You're not gonna be in control. You're basically like we play a tournament, everyone is challenger, you're platinum, and you just need to be even. You just need to be 0-0-0. That's who you are as a player. That's how I feel, judging of how I see your clicks and who you are like here. Because your gameplay, your body language, your clicks already tell me everything about you as a player. Okay, let's see. Maybe this is 7-0 game. This Lux Zerat is the same concept. I should put it on the second monitor.
Mm.
Should not be by yourself. You should try to be with your jungle. Okay, let me just put this on my other screen then. Yeah, you should just be with your jungle. Your jungle determines your position. Staying mid for a push, it's fine. As long as you pat them both to hover. Okay, you have 1,000 gold. Playing around your teammates. Let's see this game. So it's again not leash, get a push. Let's see if you're doing it. Okay, that's fine. You're doing it. Max has no E. Are you trying to punish? Not really. You're just. Oh, you are. Yeah, you're just playing. Positioning is also bad here. Yeah, it's a lot of things actually. Yeah, straying too much to the brush. You're probably thinking that you're gonna get the crit, but it's not so good. Doesn't feel like you attack them really all that much. Probably not understanding support very much. Push and recall and same thing. You should just stay in that brush. And then you push one more, which is a bit iffy. Same buy here, same purchase. Same second brush. Very scared recall. And we don't push even though we're doing Drake, which is a bit concerning. Yeah, I think we will leave you 2 games today. Oh shit! Close by mistake. Alrighty, let's see the damage. How would you rate this performance from a scale from average, better than average, and worse than average?
$5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.